Well, time to set up my blind for the upcoming Michigan rifle deer season. I have a spot I picked out here. There's a couple runways that intersect on a old logging road here, and we have a little ridge to set up on back in some evergreens here, and it's about 100 yards shot. It really blends in really well. When you stick the blind up against the evergreens, you can't even see it in here, which is really nice. And as far as like wind direction, you have the northwest, predominant wind usually in November up here, so you kind of want to set up where you have your scent, blowing away as much as you can anyway, away from where the deer are coming. So we're gonna get this blind set up and get out of here. Not a bad one. Nice swallow. Blind all set up. Just take a shot of it back in there. It's really, you can't even see it. Blends in perfectly. So, got that all done. Now, probably the rest of the afternoon, I'm gonna go chase some rough grouse. Just a perfect day out, really nice and still and calm to sneak along and see if we can get a few birds. These are my favorite days. Actually, sometimes the scouting and preseason, I seem to enjoy that as much as getting the deer. It's just nice to be out, having a great time, learning things about, what the deer are doing as far as movements, finding the rubs and scrapes. It's just all putting the puzzle together. That's the fun part of all this. And you get to be out in this, beautiful country. So, having fun today. Well, I'm gonna get out of here and go see if I can find some birds. We got back to the UP and whoo, look at this stuff. Got probably 20 inches of snow. Just got over to the cabin here, and I'm gonna get out and pull some cards off some trail cameras, and with all the snow, I'll be able to see any tracks too. See what kind of sign we got out there. First, I'm gonna start a fire in this place, then we'll get out there and take a look. And maybe tonight, I'm thinking a little bow hunting. We definitely should have some chasing going on right now, and probably tonight and tomorrow morning we'll do some bow hunting. 2 weeks ago, we set the blind up. We're gonna go check that spot out, see what it looks like. We have another spot we'll go into. Well, got the fire going. We'll hop on the four-wheeler, go check some cards and see what we got going on out there. Come on. Okay, straight back. Good. Straight back. There it is.
I got it. It's straight. It's okay. When I parked it on an angle like this.
I'll put it back on there when I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shovel it off.
Good. I get the good job today.
And guess what we got down on the ground?
Yeah.
Tracking
Makes everything. Yeah. Well, for that it's really good. For other things it makes it a little harder, but
Yeah, I was up this morning at 5 o'clock. I spent the night out here. And then when it started snowing, it didn't want to quit. So here we are. I had to run into town this morning. So we got to get all that cleaned up, which I did. So I'm out here now.
oh, back into the spot where we set the blind up a couple weeks ago, and there's some fresh tracks in there, which is good. Probably gonna have to go up on the ridge there and clean off the blind. This trail camera happens to be placed on a birch tree, and up here in the north, if you ever need to start a fire, you just peel off some of this bark. It's right on the edge here. It's not going to hurt anything. You can peel off a few pieces, and it has a really high oil content. And just get even on a damp, wet day today, you can just light that on fire, and it goes right up. Great way to start a fire, and could even save your life someday. So just a good little tip to remember and keep in the file bank. Opening day of rifle season in Michigan. Going alright so far. I had a 4-corn come in. Only deer so far, but really beautiful morning. A little windy, but good wind blowing in my face, so that's good. Well, not today. In this blind, it holds a lot of scent in, and I'm really well hidden, so it's not a huge problem, but it was nice to see that smaller buck. A little bit too small to shoot. I'd like to get one a little bit bigger. We are in the western end of Upper Michigan, so depending on where you are, you gotta kind of adjust your standards, and if you can get a decent 8-pointer here, you're doing pretty good. So I know there is one hanging around here, so hopefully we'll catch up with them in the next few days. Well, there's my dad's buck he got today, opening day. Public land buck. Nice big deer. Beauty. Beauty for around here. No doubt broke off. He's a fighter too. Well, we'll go in and get the story, because there always is one with him. Over to his camp. All right, let's hear the story on how you got your buck today.
Well, first day of hunting season, and November 15th, got out my blind about 6:30 this morning, and a little nippy this morning out there. It wasn't the warmest, and then nothing showed up until about 8 o'clock, and had a buck come out of the swamp, and a nice buck, but he kept moving. His head was down. He was right on a right on the tracks, but I never had an opportunity to hit him because it was brushy in there. So he got by me. So I sat and waited, and then I had a little fawn that come in there after that. Then I had a doe and another fawn that come in there. And 11 o'clock, I was on the phone with my mechanic because my truck puked. The top end, something happened in the top end up there. And I told Jared, I said, Jared, I got to hang this phone up. I got a buck coming in right now. So, kabang, I shot the buck. 2 minutes later, Jared calls me up. He says, what happened? I said, well, I got him down, Jared. I said, he's laying in the woods. I seen him crash. And walked up to him. And it's a pretty heavy buck. Pretty nice buck, but it ain't the bucks that I seen this morning. It's a different deer altogether. So it was a good day for Raymond. I can tell you that right now. It was not a bad day. All in all, I had a good day. I'm hunting with my son, my grandson. He's seen a deer, a couple deer. Joe's seen a few deer. There's Jake right there. He's seen a few deer.
I only shoot them if they're like this.
I can understand that. That's not a bad deal. But it is a heavy deer. It's a long deer, and it's an older deer. What would you say, Joe? 3.5, 4.5 years old?
Yeah, for here and
Yeah.
quality deer, that's a good one.
That's not a bad deer for being in this area.
Got one in Montana, now one in Michigan.
I'm going to try for the trifecta, which is we're going to be in South Dakota on the 15th of December with a muzzleloader.
Yeah.
And last year I had a monster in front of me, and the gun was a little off. But other than that, I think I'll be okay this year. So, happy hunting everybody else, and we'll see you on the road again.